Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode. I keep saying that it's Monday. Welcome to Monday's episode. We're going to be talking about the new rock sliders I just got on. I am a little bit under the weather. I probably sound pretty shitty, but that's okay. Got a stomach thing going on, a nose thing. Let's go ahead and hop into this video. I just got these rock sliders installed a couple days ago. If you remember back a few episodes, a few weeks ago, I bought these maybe a month or two. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had these. But we bought these used, and I got them off Facebook Marketplace for $100, okay? Now, if you know anything about rock sliders, they're very expensive, and that saved me a ton of money, but they looked really bad. They were rusty and pretty beat up, and I wasn't even sure if they would fit on these trucks. You know how people are when they're selling used stuff. They really don't know what they're selling, and sometimes they don't tell the truth. So when I got these, first off, they needed cleaned and repainted. I got a hold of my dad. He's really good at that stuff. So he cleaned these up, got them all repainted, and they turned out really good. And I gave him a bottle of whiskey for that. So that was about $70 there. So all in all, at this point, I have $170 on. Now the other problem was mounting. When we mocked these up to get these mounted on, first off, we were gonna have to drill holes in the frame, which is a big step. New truck, drilling holes in the frame, kind of spooky. The second one is the mounting brackets that are on there aren't perfect, and I don't know what brand these are. I kind of think they're homemade. By looking at the brackets, these definitely didn't come off this truck, like that guy said, because the brackets that are on there do not fit around the rear shackle for the leaf spring. So there was that battle. My dad hurt his back. I've been busy with college. So they kind of been sitting for a few months. Cold's coming, he's been busy, everyone's been busy. So I got a hold of my buddy and his buddy. He's got a garage. And I was like, listen, you can just get these on for me. I really don't have the time to deal with it. I don't have the tools to cut the metal. And they had it on in one day. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how they mounted this onto my frame. So if you have a similar problem and you're nervous about drilling holes in your frame, I'll show you where they drilled and how these are bolted onto my frame now. Let's hop into that. Okay, so here's one example of where they drilled and bolted in on one of the supports there. Right there is the other support right there. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I haven't used this new phone to record yet. And then back there is the other bracket. As you can see, it bolts up to 3 different spots right there. I'll come back here to show you where exactly they had to cut to get around. This might have been the one they had to cut. Get around that shackle a little bit. It was too far out. But they're not perfect. As you can see, some of the paint's a little bit chipped. But compared to how they were, they look pretty good. And here's the other side. For one, they look awesome, but now I'm going to have some extra protection. These thicker tires I got on here were kicking up some decent rocks. So I'm hoping that stops that. But on this one, the paint's a little bit messed up here. You see right here, it's peeling a little bit. So we're gonna have to probably end up pulling these back off at some point and redoing the paint. But I'll show you on this side with the bolts I used. Go along. I'll show you the inside real quick. Yeah, I don't even know if you can see that, but that's how they come out on the inside. This is like pretty thin. It's not as thick as the rest of the frame, but there's those bolts drilled right in. Now he did cover them up a good bit. But yeah, all in all, I think those rock sliders turned out pretty freaking good looking. And I'm gonna have some extra protection now. A little bit of a trail peace of mind. Alright, so I was on the cell phone. I don't know how well that turned out. I don't even know where the mic's at on this new phone, so I might have covered it up. So sorry if that quality wasn't up to par. But talking about these rock sliders again, you saw on the top, on that right side there, the paint's already kind of peeling. That was from the install. So I don't know how bad it's going to get tore up and how strong that paint's going to hold up. I may have to pull those off, give them another coat. But I plan on the top of these, they're gonna be a little bit slippery in the wintertime. So I'm thinking about doing some 3M like grip tape on top. Maybe not all the way on top, but a couple sections here and there, just to add some anti-slip material, because those are already slippery when wet, and that'll kind of help. That'll help so you don't slip off. I'm gonna be using these to step on to get to the roof rack when it's installed, open up the tent windows, and to get in and out of the truck. So I don't really want to slip, and I don't want to actually get hurt either. If anybody else has modified their rock sliders to add any anti-slip stuff, let me know in the comments what you're using. Curious to see. Or if you bought already good ones, do they have any anti-slip material on top, or like what kind of paint are they using? Let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Moving on from there, I am done with school. Cool stuff. So I can focus on content a little bit more. Like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so sorry if this video isn't as up to what I would usually make. I just wanted to show you guys the rock sliders and how I had those installed, and how they saved me roughly, I'm gonna say on average probably $1,300. It saved me doing it this way, doing a little bit DIY work, and that's really the main thing I wanted to tell you guys is, you see these guys that are spending all the money on the truck. There's other ways to do it. I'm not super rich, I don't have that much money to this blow, but I'm trying my best to do a budget setup, and I roughly have about $400-ish, maybe not even that, into these rock sliders, and they're solid, and they're going to protect my truck when I'm out on the trail. They're going to add support for us to step on, and they also look great. So all in all, very happy with that. And with that added protection, I feel like I have the confidence to go out on some rougher trails, and I'm not going to worry about denting anything that's going to be damaging to my doors and cost me money. So listen guys, I guess the lesson in this video will be check your local Facebook listings for anything good. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching guys. Sorry if this video wasn't long enough. I'll see you Thursday. Take it easy. I'm cold, I don't feel good, and there's my dog. He's coming. Stone, there you are. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, oh. Oh. See you later guys.